that moment when someone says, "Fine, do whatever you want," and walks away. You can practically see the tension in the air, can't you? It's that heavy feeling when words and energy just don't match up. This disconnect between what's said and what's felt is the hallmark of passive aggressive behavior. What's happening beneath the surface is often years of suppressed anger and learned patterns from childhood. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on 7 behaviors that might look innocent but are actually crying out for attention in all the wrong ways. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Nidhi Kapoor. And before we carry on with today's video, I've got a small gift for you. In the description box below this video, you'll find the link to download my free guide on how to live your best life. Now, let's carry on with today's video. So, let's get straight into the 7 passive-aggressive behaviors to never ignore. Number 1, the silent treatment trap. You know that eerie silence when someone just stops talking to you out of nowhere. It's not just quiet, it's loaded with unspoken anger. One day, you're sharing jokes. The next, nothing. Your messages get read but never answered. Phone calls go to voicemail. It's like you've become invisible. This is the silent treatment, and it's one of the most common weapons in the passive-aggressive toolkit. It's punishment wrapped in plausible deniability. This behavior often starts in childhood. Picture a kid who just got screamed at for showing anger. So, they learn silence is self-protection. In real life, it's your colleagues suddenly excluding you after a disagreement, your partner giving you one-word replies for days, or a friend ghosting after your good news. What most people don't realize is this: the silent treatment lights up the same pain centers in your brain as physical injury. It's not petty, it's emotionally harmful. And here's the twisted part. These people act like the victim. If you confront them, they'll say, "I just didn't have anything to say." But silence is their megaphone, and it's screaming for attention. Number 2, the art of disguised insults. Ever been complimented in a way that left you feeling worse? That's a disguised insult. Passive-aggressive people have weaponized kindness. It's like being stabbed with a smile. So they might say something like, "Oh, think you're so brave to wear that?" Translate that into, "You shouldn't be wearing that." Or they might say something like, "You're doing great for someone with your experience." Is that supportive? Not really. You see these comments? They're strategic. They hit your insecurities while keeping the speaker looking innocent. You walk away confused and hurt, but unsure why. This behavior usually starts in childhood homes where direct criticism got punished. So kids learn to say, "You're unique looking," instead of "You're ugly." Call them out and they'll act wounded. "I was just being nice." That's gaslighting, designed to make you question your feelings. They get to feel superior while you feel like the bad guy for reacting. Number 3, the sabotage syndrome. Picture someone who offers help but then accidentally ruins things. Shows up late, forgets key info, or delivers sloppy work so you have to redo it. That's sabotage wrapped in helplessness. It's not about disorganization. It's resentment in disguise. Think of the coworker who's always late on projects only when you're involved. Or the friend who sends you the wrong address to the event again. You see, they avoid direct confrontation and express anger by undermining you. Every excuse is crafted to make you feel bad for being upset. "Oh, I was just trying to help." Not really. This pattern often comes from people who learned early on that being direct was dangerous. So they sabotage instead. The key signal? Well, they don't have these issues with others, just with you. Number 4, weaponized forgetfulness. Ever told someone something important only for them to forget at the worst possible moment? Well, that is no accident. Weaponized forgetfulness is a way to exert control without over-conflict. They'll forget your birthday, your big presentation, your boundaries, anything that matters to you. But they remember what serves them. You see, it's a power play that keeps you feeling insignificant while they play innocent. It often happens alongside learned helplessness, where they pretend they can't do better, so the responsibility always falls on you. They forget when it protects their ego or punishes your expectations. Number 5, procrastination with a purpose. You see, chronic delays aren't always about poor time management. Sometimes they're power moves. They agree to help, but then it takes so long that you're forced to step in or give up. Sorry, I've been swamped becomes the go-to excuse. But notice they're never too swamped for their own priorities. This selective delay is meant to frustrate, not support. You'll often see this in group work. They underdeliver, forcing someone else to clean up the mess, and then quietly take credit when it goes well. It's procrastination laced with passive resistance. Sign number 6, sarcasm as a shield. I was just joking. You've heard it, right? Sarcasm is the passive-aggressive's favorite escape hatch. They'll say something cutting, then hide behind humor. You're actually wearing that? Of course you're late again. Delivered with a smirk. If you react, they'll accuse you of being too sensitive. But sarcasm is hostility dressed up as humor. It lets them vent their resentment without actually owning it. It also puts you in a lose-lose situation. Laugh along or be labeled uptight. Either way, they dodge accountability. Number 7, they laugh off serious stuff. It's their way of deflecting discomfort. They joke about burning out, mock their own people-pleasing, or make light of childhood trauma like it's comedy material. It's not that they find it funny. It's that taking it seriously feels unsafe. So, humor becomes armor. Because if they laugh first, no one else can use it against them. Here's the thing about passive-aggressive behavior. You can't fight fire with fire. Matching silence with silence or sarcasm with sarcasm just drags you down. So what's the strongest move? Well, it is emotional distance. Stay grounded. Don't reward their manipulation with your confusion. When they bait you, don't bite. Hold your boundaries. Call out patterns calmly. And if needed, step away from the relationship altogether. Because these behaviors aren't annoying. They erode your peace. And your peace is non-negotiable. Well, that's it for this video. I really hoped it helped. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care.